Hey, what's going on, everyone? Justin again, as always. Thanks for watching my channel. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about some different types of pick sets and seal removal sets they have out there. I got a couple of favorites. I'm going to talk about a couple of the differences. If you guys like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you don't, you can give it a thumbs down. Share if you want to. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit the notification bell so you know when we post another video. Alright, one of the sets that I got here in front of me is a Pittsburgh set. You guys know it. You guys love it. Most of you have picked these up for probably about $3 from Harbor Freight. I did have one, the 90-degree pick. It did break off on me a little bit, so I lost half of that. And I have had these handles occasionally spin on me. But the straight pick's pretty nice. And I also like this weird angled hook one like that. And even the hook pick has a nice little angle to it. Really sharp set. For a few bucks, can't really go wrong. They do have a tendency of breaking and you cannot bend them. Like I have taken some snap-on pick sets that I've had in the past and I've been able to actually stick this portion in a vise and bend it to conform it to the shape that I want to. I don't know that I would try to do that with these. Alright, so not really fair of me to say that these for sure will definitely break and not bend. As I had said, I did take a snap-on pick and I was able to bend it and conform it to the angle that I needed. I've lost a couple of pieces out of that set since then, but the metal, we were talking about how the metal appeared to be better on the more expensive ones rather than the $3 or $4 set from Harbor Freight. So why don't we try take the already broken one and see if we can't just bend it into some kind of shape to give us a little bit different of an angle. And if it holds up, it holds up, and if it breaks, well, we're right? So let's do that. Alright, so let's just say I need a little bit of a bend here to get down to a weird area. I still need the 90-degree portion. We're going to try to bend it and see what happens. So I'm going to stand back here so I can get a little bit more leverage on it. I'm just going to slowly push it down. I felt that I needed to. And as I had said, I thought it was going to break. Now I've been able to do this with a snap-on set and was able to bend it a little bit more than what I had already tried to bend on this Pittsburgh one. And as you can see, it did break on us, 2 pieces, but that was that 90-degree pick that had already broke. So confirmation, yep, the Pittsburgh set, you can't ask for a lot out of it. So people tell you that, hey, a pick's a pick. Not too entirely sure about that. So like I said, I have taken some snap-on picks and I have bent them in a vise to conform them to the shape that I needed. I don't have one here per se to show you guys, but those of you that have gone through my toolbox tour have seen it, and if you haven't, I'll try to take a picture and upload it to Instagram. So let's get back to the rest of the video. Looking at the metal that it is a cheaper metal. I have a feeling with it breaking the tip as easily as it did on this 90-degree angle pick, I just foresee the rest of this possibly breaking in half or not exactly conforming to the shape that I'm trying to bend it to. So I picked up a different pick set. It's a Matco pick set. I've done a giveaway on these in the past, but I think these are overall pretty freaking cool and pretty awesome. There are some benefits and then there are some dislikes I have about them too. But not too many dislikes. It's mostly just like one particular thing, and that's size comparison. So if I take like even the straight pick and I line it up side by side with Matco's straight pick, you can see there's quite a bit of width as well as length difference between the two. The hook pick actually is more smooth and more rounded, whereas the one from Pittsburgh has more of an angled or squared off shape to it. These are made out of a different type of metal. I'm not sure what type of metal, but these are made from the same metal that the Snap-on pick set that I had is made from, and you can very easily bend these to whatever shape you need to, and they will conform and hold up. One thing I do like about this pick set over, say, a smaller pick set like this is I feel like I have more control with a bigger handle. The grip is really nice and comfortable, but overall I feel like I've got more control, and when they get wet with like oil and stuff like that, it just seems like it's still got more grip than the Pittsburgh set. But again, we're talking about a $3 pick set versus a $50 or $60 pick set. So overall, I like the color of both. Bright. If you drop it down in the engine bay or drop it on the ground, pretty easy to see. So color wise, they're both pretty awesome. Now you know that Matco has these holes, which is meant for leverage. I don't know how this could possibly help you, other than if you were trying to pull maybe a seal out. You can hook your hand around it like so and try to get it into a seal and possibly pull the seal out with it. So that's pretty beneficial. Speaking of seal pullers and seal removal picks or things like that nature, Mayhew came out with a set that I'll bring into the picture here, and it's actually a pretty nice little 4-piece set that I picked up off of the Cornwall truck a couple years back. Comes with a couple of really long ones and then a couple of short ones. Now comes with 2 longer ones that have like a slightly sloped ordeal to them, really flat, nice. You're not going to worry about cutting seals on anything. So if you're trying to remove the O-ring from maybe like AC pressure lines and you can't find the particular O-ring, so you decide to reuse that O-ring, which is never really recommended. It's always recommended you change them out. But worst case scenario, if you do have to reuse the seal, you can usually scoop the seal off of the line using something like this Mayhew seal removal without damaging the seal. They also give you one that has a slight angle to it, kind of like a hockey stick. That was pretty cool. They give you a shortened version of that as well, so that way in case you got to get into tighter areas. So overall, really nice set to have. Now, we covered picks a little bit, but there's still one more item that everybody gets for free on pretty much any tool truck you run across. That's like your third finger. It works the best. Everyone loves it. They have them. You usually have them by the bulk and usually have them tucked in your drawer, or maybe you have a collection of them at home because you keep forgetting them at home and not having them at work. And it's the mini flathead, this little pocket flathead that they give you for free off of, like I said, most any tool truck. It comes in handy when it comes to electrical connectors, seals, just most anything really. Getting down into small areas to try to knock the fastener off of the top of the intake or whatever you're trying to get to. It's just a really beneficial tool to have, and you can't beat it when they're free. So that's got to go in there too. So overall, these are a few different sets that I happen to have here at the house. I do not have the super long Snap-on pick set with me here today. Those are at work. I'd love to show them to you at a later date, but most of you have probably seen them. But they're about as long as these Mayhew long reach ones with the nice grip and everything too. And I just keep them at work because I use them all the time. I didn't really have very many picks here at the house for like this style. I had this Pittsburgh style that I kept breaking. I've gone through like 2 sets of these now. Some of them, like I said, the pick actually spun in the handle, and on this one in particular, the 90-degree portion broke off. Or sorry, this one right here, 90-degree portion broke off. So I decided to upgrade the set. I got these ones here. If I ever lose, break, or damage any of my Snap-on ones, I'm sure I can get them warranted out. Same thing with the Matco ones, but these are my pick sets. This is what I use. These are what come in handy, and I figured I would talk about them a little bit with you guys in a video, so that way you guys can leave your remarks. Who do you use for picks? Who's your favorite go-to pick company? Do you go to the Harbor Freight ones for what they cost, or do you like to be able to alter and adapt your picks a little bit so you choose a more expensive name brand? Do you have the Mayhew seal removals, and do you like them? And in what circumstances would you recommend either set? Whether you're a starting mechanic or you're a novice or maybe an advanced tech, I know there's lots of different sets out there to choose from. Let me know down in the comment vlog. As always, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Alright, so that'll pretty much wrap up this video. Sorry if I'm talking a little bit of funny. I did have a tooth extracted earlier this morning, and I'm a little bit out of sorts from the medication that the dentist gave me and everything. So I am healing up as fast as I can because I gotta be back at work tomorrow. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this pick review. Hopefully it made a little bit of sense and you guys got a chance to see a couple of new features on some picks that maybe you didn't see before, and get a chance to judge for yourself. Now I get it, not everyone wants to go out and spend $60 for a pick set, and when you can buy as many pick sets as you want for the $3 or $4 that Harbor Freight charges. But then again, if you're looking for a little bit more bite, a little more dexterity as far as being able to bend them and conform them to the shape that you want, or if you're looking for just overall better grip, you might consider getting a more expensive brand, I guess you'd say. So that's all I got for this video, guys. Thanks as always for watching. Again, make sure to hit the thumbs up if you like this video. See you guys next time. Cheers.